This video will show you how to set up and follow a betting system that doubled the bank since January 2024. So the betting system I'm going to show you how to set up is based on strategies that come from Betaminic.com. Betaminic is a website that has football statistics and historical odds that go back to 2012 that you can use in their Betamin Builder tool to backtest and research strategies that have worked historically. I used that database to research 9 betting strategies that had worked in the past, and I followed them using automated betting software called the BFBot Manager, and I connected my Betaminic account to my BFBot Manager software, and that could bet automatically on the strategy picks on the Betfair exchange. You don't need to do it through the Betfair exchange through automation. You can bet manually yourself on the picks that are generated from Betaminic.com, and this video will show you how to do both, how to follow through Betaminic and also how to set up automated bots. And I just want to point out that these results are from a set that started on January 18th, 2024. So it's last year's set. And for this year, I've researched an updated set for 2025 that still uses 9 strategies. Some of them are the same, some of them are different. And this video will show you how to follow this new 2025 set, but you can follow either set, the new set or the 2024 set. By using the Betaminic database, I can see the results of the 2025 set over the past 12 years and also the most recent last year. I can see its average points per month, its yield, its drawdown, and those statistics are why I chose these 9 strategies. So if you want to follow those strategies, then first you need to register on Betaminic.com. It's free to register. Next, you need to buy a subscription. There's basically just one plan, which is the 30-day plan. There's a free version where you can get in and look at the tool and you can create strategies and have a look at how it works. And there's a 7-day plan if you want to see if it connects up with your betting software the way you plan, or just if you want to try it for 7 days and see how it works with picks actually being sent to you that you can actually bet on. But over the long term, you're going to be using this Pro 1000 plan, which is a 30-day subscription. It says it includes 1,000 picks. That's no problem for us. We'll be using about 200 to 400 picks a month. This low drawdown set only uses 73 picks a month, so that 1,000 pick allowance per month is plenty, and it means you can follow other strategies if you want, like the Contend UD strategy needs 27 picks per month, and it means you can play around with a lot of other strategies on the Betamin Builder. So I recommend signing up with the 30-day plan for just over €99. Once you're signed up to Betaminic and logged into the Betamin Builder, it'll show you the My Strategies area first, where you will have no strategies because you haven't created any. So you can click on the Public Strategies area, and here you can see a lot of public strategies that have been shared by other users. So these strategies have been created by other users. My username is TWSystem1BM, so you can see a lot of strategies I've shared on them, and some of them are doing quite well. And the set of 9 strategies that you can follow are found on my website, bettingsystemsguide.com. On my website, you just go to Betting Systems and go to Betaminic Value Strategies, and there you can scroll down, and I've put the low drawdown strategies near the bottom, and there you will see a list of the 9 low drawdown strategies I recommend for 2025, and there is also the list of the strategies used in the 2024 set, so you can choose to follow one or the other, and it's easy to follow them. Just left click on the strategy name, and if you were previously logged in on the Betamin Builder, it will take you to that strategy, and there it will show you the actual filters of that strategy, how it works. It'll show you the historical results month by month or with a graph. And this strategy was created in 2018 in August. And if you click on the Since Shared button, you can see its results since it was created. So since it was created, it's made 40 units profit with a 26% yield. You can see how it performed monthly. So you can see all its backtested results back to 2012, and you can also see the results since it was created, and in that way you can see how it's actually performed since it was started. And to follow this, you just left click on this little green tick here. This is the follow button. So if you left click here, it will ask you, do you want to follow the picks? And you click yes, and now you're following it. and that you're following the strategy, and repeat that for each of the strategies. If you go back to the public strategies screen and left click on strategies I follow, it will filter it down to just the strategies that you are currently following, and then you can double check if you're following the 9 strategies you intended to, if you've got them all. If you're going to bet manually, then you're done. You're finished. You've set it up. When these strategies find new tips, they will be sent to you by email, and they will also appear in this My Picks pending picks area. So you can check here to see what matches are coming up. They're displayed here in order from the ones that are coming up soon to the later ones, and you can export these tips to an Excel or CSV file if you want, and you can also see your historical picks of picks you've received before. And if you don't want to receive the picks by email, you can just left click on the email picks tab, and that will stop emails being sent to you for that strategy. I use automated betting, so I don't need these emails, but if you're betting manually, then it's a good idea to keep the emails on. And selections usually get sent out about 36 to 48 hours before kickoff, so that's plenty of time for manual bettors to get their bets on. And for automated bettors, the selections get sent to your software 6 hours before kickoff. And so next, let's check how to automate these selections. So betting on these picks can be automated with the BFBot Manager software. You need to go to the BFBot Manager site. Please click on the link under my video to go through as a referral of mine. That's a easy way for you to say thank you for these helpful videos. You can try it for free. There's a 7-day free trial. Make sure you get the one that works with Betfair. After your 7-day free trial, then it's best to get the 1-year plan, which just costs £10 per month. After you've downloaded the software and installed it, you will need to import my strategies. Again, on my website, bettingsystemsguide.com, if you go to the Betting Systems Betaminic Value Strategies page and scroll down, you can get the 2025 set here. You'll just left click there. Or if you want to go for the 2024 set, you can get that here. So to get the set, just left click to download it, and then you'll need to left click again here to download it, and that will download that file for you. After you have downloaded it, left click on this Import Strategies button and go to your downloads folder and find the bot set you just downloaded, the 2024 version or the 2025 version, and click open, and you'll see that bot set pop up. And I've left it with the current results, so you can see how many bets were placed by each strategy during the last year. So for example, this one placed 78 bets and it won 30 of those 78 bets. That's a win rate of 38%. And with £100 level stakes on each selection, it made 1,258. So that's just 12 units profit, but that's £1,258. It seems like a lot of money, but this set has a combined drawdown of about minus 33 units. So I reckon you can use it with a £5,000 bank, which is why I say it's nearly doubled the bank in a year, or just over a year. And the new set for 2025, I just started that in March. I'm a bit late starting this one. You just started it on March 2nd, and that's had a nice lucky start. It's up £400. And I'm actually running both because I want to see how the 2024 and 2025 set go. And whilst you're using Betaminic, since you have full access to it, you could try other successful strategies such as the Contend UD strategy. Again, you can find the link for that here on my website, and you can download a bot for it. And also, if you click on the information for the bot, you can find the link that goes to that strategy if you to follow it that way. And I just want to know how this bot was started on January the 18th, and by March 21st, 2 months later, it was actually down £600. And a lot of people might give up at that point, but the whole point with these strategies that are based on big data is that you have to run them for a year, you have to run them for a long period of time and stick through it, stick to your plan, and eventually it got a positive run and stayed in profit. And a year later, it was plus 3,000. So that's plus 33 points for that one after 299 bets. I like to keep a log in the notes section of my bots. So after you have imported my bot set, you might want to reset all these. And you can do that by left clicking on the restart button, and that removes all the results. And there's also an all-time profit and loss field here that you have to manually edit. So you click on that and make it to 0, and you have to manually change all those to 0 and restart each of those strategies, and that puts them to 0. And then when you start the bots, you will just see your own results, and then you'll know exactly how your software is doing. So once you have my bot set and you follow the strategies in Betaminic, then there's one more step, which is to link your Betaminic account to your BF Bot Manager software. And you can do that by, in the BF Bot Manager, going to the BF Bot Manager section. And if you left click on that, you will see a URL here. And I recommend you use the 6-hour URL. You can use the 48-hour URL if you want, but I recommend the 6-hour URL. It just makes things smoother for the software and for Betfair markets. So you copy that, and in your BF Bot Manager, you go to the Manage Tips area, you click on the Betaminic settings form, and you paste your URL into this field, and then click Save. There is a Download Tips Now button, but that often doesn't really work, and you don't need to click that because it will automatically download them every 5 minutes. So just paste in your URL and click Save. When you first start with Betaminic and you go to the BF Bot Manager tab, you won't have a URL, so you will have to just email support@betaminic.com and ask them, please enable my BF Bot Manager URL, and they'll do that within 24 hours, often within a few hours. And then that will mean that your picks will be sent to your BF Bot Manager software. And you can see if tips have arrived by going to your Manage Tips forms, and you should see tips arriving here. And please remember that the tips are sent 6 hours before kickoff. So sometimes you may have tips that have arrived by email, still 36 hours until the match kicks off. They'll only be sent to the BF Bot Manager when there are 6 hours until kickoff. And then you're all set up. So if you're a manual bettor, just register on Betaminic, get the Pro 1000 subscription, and follow the 9 strategies listed on my website, bettingsystemsguide.com. And you can bet on those tips at any sportsbook. It doesn't have to be Betfair, it can be anywhere is fine. And if you want to automate things, then connect your Betaminic account to the BF Bot Manager software with the Betaminic URL and import the bot set from my website. These bots are all with level stakes, but if you want some bots that are more advanced than just simple level stakes, using my Whittaker staking or with some other custom bank setup that you would like doing, then on my website in the shop area I also offer BF Bot Manager IT support. 1 month is £100, and with that you'll get active support from me using the BF Bot Manager, creating custom bots for you based on your betting style, the betting bank you want, the staking systems you want, and you'll also get the data feed that triggers my own BSG draw system bots. You can read more about my BSG draw system on my website. So the next step is to sign up to Betaminic and start following those strategies if you want to. Well, this set of strategies nearly doubled the bank last year. I don't know if it'll do the same thing again this year, but I think it's a smart way to bet by basing your plans on what has worked before. If you have questions about this, please email me at bettingsystemsguide@gmail.com. Interested in big data betting? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And check out Betaminic's big data betting research database that has historical odds and football statistics. If you're looking for betting system recommendations, then come to my website, bettingsystemsguide.com, where you can get both manual and automated betting bot systems. You can read more about betting systems in my books, find verified winning tipsters at tippingsports.com, and automate your betting with the BF Bot Manager software. Visit my website for more information. Thanks for watching.